What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Well, it's the summertime, and today I bring to you something perfect to quench the heat. What is it? Fruit Punch Gatorade Gummies. Perfect to rehydrate in the hot heat, relaxing by the poolside, feet in the water at the beach, whatever your plans are. These are sure to help. So let's stop wasting time and let's get to it. Welcome to the show, everybody. First up, we've got 2 ounces of liquid coconut oil with added MCTs, as well as 1 level tablespoon scoop of lecithin granules. We are going to do 80 grams of Fruit Punch Gatorade powder. That's how it looks right there. 38 grams of regular gelatin. And that's not to make you think we're putting flavored gelatin in this. No, not this one. 125 grams of applesauce. 225 grams of corn syrup, or 2/3 of a cup. 75 grams of pure cane sugar. 5 grams cream of tartar, plus 3 solid pinches of malic acid. We're also going to hit it with some Kool Aid tropical punch liquid, and this just gives it a better flavor profile. You can leave it with just the Gatorade powder, that's fine, but this will also give a little more sweetness to the whole thing, because as you know, Gatorade can have that, that dry mouth feeling. Anyway, this is optional. You don't have to do it. I just like to do it. Now, let's get it all combined, shall we? The faster we make these, the faster we can get back in the field or in the gym. Right? Anyway, hold up. Alright, first into the pot, the gelatin, followed by the sugar, and finally, the Gatorade powder. Give it a nice good stir for whisking. Don't worry about any sugar chunks. I'm just a perfectionist. They'll melt down. Alright, next up, what is it? What can it be? Corn syrup. Plop. Followed by applesauce. Give that a quick stir, just to blend it up. Now we're gonna hit it with some of that Kool Aid liquid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should do great. Let's stir it up, little darling. We'll bring in the whisk a little earlier than usual and whisk it up. Hit the tripod. It was doing really good for like 2 weeks. Alright, gonna give that a quick little taste, see where we're at. Oh yeah, babe, that's banging. So let's let this sit for that 7 to 10 minutes for it to bloom, and then we turn up the heat. Alright guys, so this has been on the heat for a few minutes. As you can see, it's getting looser, loosey-goosey. So now it's time to add the oil. Oh, no, did not mean to do that. And away we go. Now let's stir it up. Nice and slow at the beginning. I like to start on these sides. Creates less mess this way. Or if I do this and I'm going too fast, the oil starts to splash. So slow and steady wins the race. Right, Mr. Tortoise? This also gets some of the stuff on the sides to loosen up a bit. There we go. Now you can see it's starting to get in there. Now we'll take another 1 to 2 minutes of stirring at this point to get it all in. Now, as you're doing this, you can see a little sheen on the surface, and you'll be able to gauge if the oil has been fully pushed into the blend, if you will. And we're just about there. So at this point, I'm going to turn up the heat just a little, just a tiny bit. And now we let it sit until it hits that rolling boil. I'll be back. Alright, we have made it to that rolling boil, so I'm going to stir for another minute, and then it's time to add the acid, the cream of tartar and malic acid. Let's not get it twisted. I don't know why, but I love watching rolling boil on the screen. Plop. Now we'll stir it for another couple minutes and turn up the heat just a little bit to evaporate out the excess water that we just added. At least most of it. Some will remain, and we want that. We don't want it all to be gone. It'll evaporate out later during the dehydration and curing. Alright, it's time to pour. See you over there. Alright everybody, it's time to pour. Flood and pour, to be more exact. Now you know, if you've been watching a while, I like to call this a controlled flood. Look at that beautiful clarity. And let's scrape. These are perfect if you've been working in the yard and you need a little bit of rehydration. Gatorade to the rescue. I don't know about you, but I love doing yard work. However, we do have a yard guy, so it seems a little off, right? Now, if this is your first video, I've got a couple big ones coming up for the 4th of July. One's for the 4th of July, the other is just for the whole month of July, which is basically 4th of July theme. Touch-ups here and there. As we are towards the end here, and might have enough for half a square. Remember, there's no such thing as waste. This one, these scrapings, they'll all go to the mystery pile. Alright, and that's it. See you when it's time to sand. Bye! And here's a nice little close-up of them. They look way better in person. And there you have it, Fruit Punch Gatorade Gummies. Perfect for these hot days ahead. And if you're like me, you hate hot days, but I won't get into that right now. These are delicious, and they're every bit Gatorade as you expect them to be. So if you decide to give them a try, let me know. If you need help, hit me up. Stay safe out there. Until next time, I'm Burns. Bye.